Hello and welcome everyone again into another video, and in today's video we have a small announcement. So since we hit 500k, so I will be doing review battles live on stream again this Sunday. So if you are interested, you have to use this team, which I'll be talking about, and discuss most of the matchups, how to play them. And I do appreciate, so if you're looking for your battles to be reviewed live on stream, please, you have to use this team. 2, you have to record your battles. 3, you have to join Discord and shoot me a DM with a Google Drive link that when I click, I go to Google Drive, and then I can download those battles, and they will be reviewed on stream live on my Twitch TV at twitch.tv/YasserAlid this Sunday. So without further ado, let's go and talk about the team. So the team is basically a team I played in the past, which is Coffin and Tapu Fini and Gliss and Skunk. If you guys know, I played this team in the past, and I think I hit 3400 last season with it. So I used Non-Shadow Skunk. Why Non-Shadow Skunk? It's one matchup, Pidgeot. Why Pidgeot? Well, to be honest, I used Non-Shadow Skunk because this is Swampy's team, and Swampy told me to use Non-Shadow, and he hit number 1 leaderboard with this team last year. Not last year, last season. Look at this. So the thing about Non-Shadow Skunk is that if they go straight Feather Dance, you win the matchup. So now all we need is just go straight Crunch, and I believe it's a simple KO. Yes, we get the defense fell, 1 poison jab is enough. So now I'm just gonna go, I think I should be going Coffin here. But I decided to go Tapu Fini for some. Well, I didn't decide, I think I let the game decide for me. Usually, like, when I don't know what to do, I let the game decide, and then just, like, you know, suck it up if it's a bad one. I baited there because why? I don't know. We got the bait. We're happy with it. Now we shield baits. So if you ended up in a situation like this, you just shield the first one because they will never bait, right? I'm not gonna shield here because I'm assuming this is the Sacred Sword, and they have a Mandibuzz, and I was tilted here because I was already 0-2 into the set, and then I changed to this team. I'm like, you know what, I don't think I win this, let me just Psychic here for some reason. And I don't know why it's Psychicked. Like, Shadow Ball does much more. I think I was a bit tilted because I lost to, like, I was 0-2, and then I started a new set. Not a new set, I changed the team. Look at that, I'm actually gonna get punished for that. Now we go back to Tapu Fini. I can tank 1 move, and I don't live 2. So here comes the next one. So if I throw a Shadow Ball, they would be in Surf range, so I can throw right here. But since I threw the Psychic, they are way outside, like, the Surf range, and then it's a timeout almost. Okay, lost the game. Moving to the next one, and we have a Stunfisk lead. So G-Fisk lead, Skunk. What am I saying? Skunk. Coffin wins this matchup pretty clearly. You don't need to do anything fancy. Always throw on dead CMP. So they catch on Pidgeot. I don't know what's the ideal play, but I think the ideal play is to Psychic, then go Skunk. Why Psychic, then go Skunk? Well, if you get a defensive drop, that's huge. If you don't, you already have them low enough. Okay? Do I need to fight for the swap? I don't think so. So for the people how do you play Pidgeot on the swap, this is how you play Pidgeot on swap. But again, I think throwing a Psychic do help. I did not throw a move there for some reason. Now I have to jab all the way down. And they didn't build for it, so... They didn't build for it? What? Why would they not throw it? It has to be the big move. So I have to shield here. Now here's the thing. I'm going for a call that they are weak to Skunk in the back. So I have to bait. They shielded. They swapped to Trevenant. So all I need to do is just throw Crunches. So that's why I threw Crunch there. Deoxys defense, we are ABA weak and good against that thing. So we don't need to do anything. We don't need to fight for the swap. Well, fighting for the swap helps, so you can have the DD on the Coffin again. But if I have Tapu Fini here, then I don't need to fight for the swap. But since I have this here, so winning swap does help a lot. Opponent shielded here, so all I need to do is just go straight to crunch and make sure to throw in good time, because this is a very close matchup. I do believe that non-shadow skunk lose, sorry, shadow skunk lose this in the 2, but non-shadow skunk, normal skunk, can win the 2. So now since they are shielding, we're shielding as well. We live the body slam, but do we die to the next bullet seed? Let's see. And this is why you need a rank 1, guys. See? A non-rank 1 does not live that, and they have a Guzzlord. So we get to the move, then we swap out, and they have... I think they pretty much got like a tough game, so it's not easy for them to come back from. We saw Sylveon. Sylveon always run quick attack. So all I need to do is just go straight Moonblast, straight Shadow Ball. They do Moonblast here. I think if they have Moonblast and I shield the bait, I lose the 1. So here I'm like, if they bait, they win the 1. So I need to call a bait. So I called a bait. Now all I need to do is just shield farm down. This is actually a good way to win the lead with lots of energy and fairly amount of health. So all I need is just to stay in and throw these shadow balls, then go to my Tapu Fini, and I pretty much think it's gonna be some Trevenant thing in the back. I psychicked here because I was trolling, and they no shielded. And then like I was playing on Discord, and then SJ was like, "I hope you lose this game now." They have Trevenant, we have a Skunk for that, and that's a good game. So we are three wins. I think 3 wins in a row so far. Now moving to the next set, we have a Charizard. Charizard is actually tough. It's not easy for Coffin to beat because Blast Burn does a lot. So I need to shield the Blast Burn. Nice shield, Yasser. So now since we didn't shield the Blast Burn, I need to catch a Dragon Claw. So 1, 2, 3, 4, catch, 5, catch. What is the catch? Okay, there is no catch. Usually you want to shield, you want to catch the Dragon Claw on Tapu Fini. Opponent is swapped to this thing, which is telling me that my skunk should be fine in the back. Is people like usually like the steel is their only answer to skunk. We went for the Moonblast, we get the debuff, and now we're gonna shield the bait. No, we're not gonna shield the bait. We're gonna take a nuke. It does not matter that much because I do believe that my only play is gonna be like poison japping the Charizard. Okay, they have a Giratina and it's Shadow Claw. This is actually good now. Now this game is winnable. I don't need to shield this one now. I believe if they go to Charizard, I have to poison jab all the way down. We throw the first crunch here. I should have over farmed a bit and thrown CMP. They blow the Charizard, so we have only one play. Shield everything, farm all the way down, get to 2 crunches, throw them back to back. And they are fairly low, so I don't think they get to the Dragon Claw now. 1, 2, 3, and that's enough. We throw the first crunch, and I didn't see a fast move coming in, so this give me like, make me think that this is CMP, since we don't see a fast move. Okay, and it was a CMP. We tank the move easily. We throw another crunch, and it should do enough damage to KO, and that's a game. Okay, moving to the next one, Dragonite Lead. Dragonite Lead is actually very bad, because that means they have either double ghost or a ghost and Registeel, which means Tapu Fini is useless in the back, like legit useless, like you can't use it. That's the problem with Tapu Fini. And I think this is the game where Smash Kings was saying like, oh, you need to psychic, so that's why I didn't shield it, because I need to get some use out of my Tapu Fini. Okay, they swapped to Mewtwo, Armored Mewtwo, and Armored Mewtwo against the Skunk is not a bad matchup for Armored Mewtwo. It's actually fine for both, because look how much Dynamic Punch do, and then one jab, then throw, and this doesn't KO, which make it even bad. And Armored Mewtwo can still throw another move. That's like the bad thing about this matchup. So we have to shield. So let's see what they do. This is kind of a misplay on my end, but on my defense, I have to throw a crunch immediately. But I don't know. So something weird happened here, and I ended up throwing this and this, And I still don't see the opponent throwing any charge move. And then they die with it. So now it's kind of a race. Okay, double superpower KOs. But I see a Dragon Claw, and now I'm happy because a superpower does not KO now. I think it's kind of a misplay on my opponent's side. But to be fair, if they go double superpower, I might outpace and get the surf before the second superpower. I think so. Grass lead. This is an amazing lead. We beat it in the lead and we beat it in the back. So it doesn't matter what they swap. We should be fine. They swapped to Muck. This is not a bad thing. Now since we chipped it, we can go straight to Skunk, Flamethrower, then farm all the way down. They throw the acid spray. This is not an ideal situation. But I don't think I care, right? Because yes, the Dark Pulse is going to do much more, but hey, look at that. We have enough health to throw 2 crunches. Okay, if they bring in the Crest, because the Psycho Cut is not going to add up, right? And we were able to get to 2 crunches. They caught on Obstagoon. Now all we need to do is just to go Tapu Fini since they are switch locked, and that's all we need to do to win the game. Moving to the next battle. Horrible lead. You go to Tapu Fini, if there is a Pidgeot lead, you go to Skunk to bait out the steal. You have to do that. And I think I threw on bad timing here, like twice, which ended up costing me the game. Like I threw on 3 here, but in my defense, I wasn't looking at the screen at all, like on this situation. Now I feint to 2 surfs. Well, if I threw on good timing, they would still get into the surf, so it doesn't matter. Now I have to farm all the way down, and I shouldn't be shielding here. It's a surf. And it's a Registeel in the back. This is the ideal, like, hard counter team, basically. I do believe it's winnable as long as Registeel does not get a Zap Cannon debuff at all, okay? Hear me out. If the Registeel does not get a Zap Cannon debuff at all, this game is winnable. I've won this in the past. But if they get a Zap Cannon debuff, it's nowhere near close to be winnable. I think this is kind of a misplay because, well, it doesn't matter, to be honest. Like, if I threw Psychic there and another Psychic, but I was trying to snipe them, but you can't snipe Registeel. They would have fainted there, and then a Zap Cannon doesn't KO, and then I would have been able to get to a Shadow Ball, and then the sort of would have KO'd. So I had a play, like if I Psychic instead of the Shadow Ball, 2 Psychic KOs, and then the Shadow Ball would have done that amount of damage, and then I would have won the game. So see, I told you there is a way to win the game. It's not like extremely unwinnable. Trust me, I've won that matchup. So again, thank you so much for watching. This is the end of the video. If you like the battles, make sure to subscribe and leave a like to the video if you like it. If you're new to the channel, again, make sure to subscribe. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, but helps the channel to grow. And if you are interested on your battles getting featured on the channel, you have to use this team and join the Discord. Like 1, use this team. 2, join the Discord. 3, record your battles. 4, send me a link, a Google Drive link of your battles. If it's not a Google Drive, I won't be able to open it. You know, like sometimes you can't click on all the links you see on the internet. Sorry for that. So yeah, make sure to do all this stuff and shoot me a message before this Sunday, because I featured the battles on Sunday live on my Twitch stream at twitch.tv/JaserElite. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. This is the end of the video, and see you in the next one. Peace.